State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. Anthony Gould now to return. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right to the air is Richardson. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. He's got the big man, Mo Alley-Cox. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. The ball comes out.
What the fucking ball?
Take it back in.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's Richardson. Now he'll run it. And he's into the end zone. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry for David Montgomery. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Goff. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
3rd and long. Goff in the pistol. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll motion over Pierce. On 1st down, it's Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control. They got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another 1st down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indy. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts move out on top, 14-0. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando now for Jonathan Coachman as our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They're going to run the draw with Montgomery. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
On 4th down, Goff. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
2nd down and 8. It's out wide to try the tight end screen. And he will score. Mo Alley Pops. Touchdown Colts. Yay to add the PAT kick is good. And the Colts will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Goff. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Here's the Lions punt team now. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's second and 2.
Stellar animation. Some of the best animated movies I've talked about in previous videos where I broke down some of my favorite scenes featuring the Caped Crusader, some of which you may have seen.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone.
And if you have seen this video,
you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Sit back, relax, and have a good laugh. Or don't, I guess. Alright, so we also need to pursue as one of just the right arm, which absolutely makes no sense.
So come to the line now on second and 2.
But the power of their developed pressure is the blood.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
This is supposed to take place in the Batman Arkham game universe, specifically set before the events of Batman Arkham.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The latest game I watched, I guess the movie events wouldn't be considered canon anymore due to the fact that spoilers for a 10-year-old movie, I guess. I would highly
They'll go
recommend
again
watching
here with
the film.
Kill.
It's pretty solid in my opinion. King Shark's
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. Your defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll run here with Kill. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move them further back. Task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. On the handoff, running left, that's Taylor. And he'll get about 5. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So it's a win for the Colts. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game. Right back to victory.
So she could end up in Arkham. And notice how the security footage is being looped to conceal the actions of the squad. And this movie pretty much shows what would have and should have happened if Arkham Batman in particular ever came into contact with the Suicide Squad. He doesn't just embarrass him. I mean, this man straight up mollywops this movie. It all started when the squad pulled up to a warehouse in Arkham, which swung a bunch of weapons that Batman threw all together. As they were searching for Ripper's cane, Batman already pressed LC plus triangle, gliding down the Gibb King's a taste of his new Wayne Tech armored Air Force. This is made by Lucius Fox. This man Bruce Wayne is on giving King Shark his nasty to his Thomas and Eva over a family menu from Popeye. Killer Frost essentially arrests the squad. And they're all especially to bring it from you. Just look at it. They look like they just saw that Drake video for the first time. Batman over here doing tryouts to be a certified Asian member, ducking shots and backs left and right. See the single end of the dodge, Deadshot's gunfire, and put that boy down in sets. Now here comes Black Spider, alright? He's the wrong orders to the group, and he even Batman that work. I mean, he's gonna lie to you. Trading blow for blow, really. Nice game, but Batman done grabbed his leg and gave this man some nasty. And dog, this dude Captain Boomerang missed so bad when he throwing his boomerang. He accidentally hit Black Spider in the face instead of Batman. They said, look at his face. This here disgusted on how one could be this soft. Of course, Batman managed to stop all Boomerang's throws. And look at the way he blew it though. Ain't nobody Bruce was built like that. They need to put this man out dancing with the stars with those moves. Once Batman caught his hand with a back paw, it was straight up raps for Boomerang. There was absolutely no difference that flexibility because he goes out of his way to do a front roll. Get on top of the crate and hold Boomerang with the sheer force of God himself. Look at Boomerang's face. Batman was just with the hit. That had something like and I honestly thought Harley thought she could take it up this scene of whooping that Boomerang had to tackle his door. Junior ran towards him with all this confidence. Like, what's this sound she's making while she's running at him? Batman, everything would just look during the fight. This packet of assists gets up. As per tradition in the Arkham series, Batman just beats Harley with little to no effort. Killer Frost attempts to use Mr. Freeze's gun to blast him, but we know by now that trick don't work around these forms. There's no way out of this. Now, hold up now, because King Shark went ahead and grabbed this man and started tackling him like he was a part of the Kansas City Chiefs trying to win the Super Bowl. But Batman knew he had to activate
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
This man grabs one of his shark fist things or whatever and straight up punches King Shark in the mouth. Look how he had King Shark laid on the floor.
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Black Spider appears to be the victor as he holds Batman's silver bullet in his hand. No, I'm just kidding. It turns out it was actually Batman who styled Black Spider the entire time, ever since the end of their fight in the ring.
To the air right away is Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Man in motion is Smith. On third down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
So if you haven't already, go on back and check out Arkham as a fire movie. The most important thing you need to take away from all this is that
a first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
Get the mattress of your dreams, hassle-free. Casually sleeping delivers incredible comforting.
DC animation has been key in the recognition of the modern-day DC
on play action, he'll set up to throw.
Particularly with the DC
and that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
And in all honesty, I sometimes think animated movie universe. The universe has had a major problem across the board with not giving enough attention.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he'll convert, picking up the first down at the 46-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be third down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Many of them need to carry the marks.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
All that said, this
throwing is Rush.
And he has some of the best action sequences across different regions.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I mean, you have the whole
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls in. Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
What makes it even worse is how Damien is able to go
ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Rush to throw. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Well, it's all good. Much better job with the team to do this.
Here's Rush.
Getting back stronger after dipping
and that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. So, not much to speak of. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now, Rush.
Fuck.
Over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30s.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and 8. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That'll be intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Dowdle. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
I wouldn't take this level of disrespect. This is what happened Charlie was trained by ninjas. Supposed to get a little too soft, a little to the point where that had a handcuff the time before a roll.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Bruce would go out of his way to protect Robert from falling. Because he's a caring, loving father who would never
to throw is Rush. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
He actually doesn't hold back.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense at halftime boom. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. They want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got a man. That's Tolbert. And he's going to have the Cowboys 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gain on 4th down. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this.
I swear the performance was on par with Shaq.
Now Dowdle. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle.
That coordination.
Second and 7. Now, faking the give. The open man is Tolbert. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The animation studio look with this one because the choreography in this sequence is magnificent.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Batman Bad Blood is what really expanded the family with the introduction of Catherine Kane, Batwoman, and Luke Fox and Al. And it's odd how we pretty much never see those characters again in the set.
A quick toss into the hands of Lamb. And he will get into the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
And he missed it. It is no good. And this is going to remain a 6-point margin. So, final seconds of this first half. It looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Saving Batman is like his death, which sparks victories and can pick up the mantle of Batman for a little bit, seemingly being wrong. Later on, they end up finding Bruce captured and rescuing him, but Talia already brainwashed him, so the Batman was best to stop.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Putting the tight end in motion. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out the hot hand in the second half. About to get started. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Cavante Turpin on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
So yeah, we all know Batman's one of the sauciest characters in fiction, mainly due to the amount of explosions and comedy he had.
Throwing is rough.
Come on.
Incomplete.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return.
Shaggy and Scooby-Doo, bottle lotion, Woody and Buzz Lightyear. No woman having Batman cycle over with a YouTube account. When it comes to the lower these comments, it is still the limits for the best matchups of bigs. Definitely that's the most iconic duo in the world of DC duo.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He connects downfield to Dotson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Off the play fake. Hurts. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. They go down as an incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be 3rd down.
It almost seemed to me before the snap, Mike, that the quarterback was expecting man coverage, and then after the snap, the defense fell into zone, and it just completely mixed them up. You can see he's staring down his receiver, and frankly, I think he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point, something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
Until some of our taps, it has reminded me that Superman's vulnerability to kryptonite can have a psychological component. Approaching meteor is affecting.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll manage to get to the 33. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
This in turn manifests the best moments shared between them.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
You're going to go ahead and meet with him, aren't you? Remember to don't count on me to say I won't. I know.
He'll look to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Back deep for the Eagles, Britton covered. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Man or woman, it don't matter. Once time Superman is moving his boat opens left and right, moving Jenkins out of nasty up okay, it's got to matter. All the time I think it was came and tackled down on the Superman finals level.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and the first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. A pistol snap back to Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Sweet out here, but he's not trying to deal with any of that nonsense. Then got underground, thinking he's Naruto from the Trinity series, on Neji, but instead of an acid, he brings out a
Drive will start on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
To the air now on 1st and 10. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he will score. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
This would eventually become Batman and the Ninja Turtles have teamed up a couple of times in comics. I think it would be really cool if there was a collaboration with Warner Brothers for a crossover. Not necessarily the Turtles, but they were Madden and animated Justice League this.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return is Roger.
Aubrey, dude, there's nothing I can do.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's when the offense will take over.
Here before see ended with John so watching this film fresh. The DC Andy films won't matter anything, except they'll just
here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts.
So what I can't say is that
open man downfield is Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st down, it's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. 63. Hurts to the air on 1st down. That is brought in at the 10.
See, Batman.
He is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown,
Next thing you know,
Philadelphia.
Shredder pulls up with a dramatic entrance, and as soon as both him
Well,
and
that
Batman
was
locked
step
eyes,
one.
it was
The
on
offense
Shredder
did their
wasted
job,
absolutely
get this
no
thing
time.
back within one
Batman was
possession,
taking it
so
back
they're
bit
still
by bit.
alive.
I had watched
But now
the
they've
NBA
got to
Shredder
find a
punch
way
in
to
a
get
while,
a
so
little
I
bit of
never
luck
got the whole
and find a way to
Shredder
get
deal.
the
About
ball
straight
back,
fifty.
and
But
it's
Batman
not going to be
was
easy.
kind of locked in, throwing every projectile, which does absolutely nothing. So it's happened the next best thing. Straight hands, no nonsense. Going blow for blow and wanting Shredder to have a free sample truck and take some metal gold. That's crazy. This man's leg movements are too quick.
Again, it hurts. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Look at his face. He like, damn, these were designer blades. Straight from the
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
And flip them next to a computer system. He
On the
didn't even let
return,
him get
here's
up.
Turpin.
But Batman was caught lacking the Shredder started to
And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At this point, they're pretty evenly matched. Both huffing and puffing like they both just ran 2 city blocks to escape a P. Diddy party. What?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Press X for a glider. But this ain't a regular move. Shredder's was built different. Shredder then decides to perform some ancient mystical technique voodoo crap called the Son of the Peace Strike.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game.
Get him. It's all right, though. You're going to get it linked back.
They'll go with a counter on first down. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tip the scales into your favor.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Leo starts with a smooth weed, but that immediately gets negated with
On third down, they'll try to get it on the ground. He needed 13 and got 14.
Yes, sir. Same to you, man.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory.
I bet that.
It's gonna take more than a shark in a Halloween costume to shock me. You said it.
Leo's the last one standing to the book with the best most for the picture. It would be big if disrespectful that lead guy down and but Batman was on demon timing all throughout the encounter. He used the flashbang to then use grabs on the side of hit Leo. Jumped by his bandana and he beats him all the way to his brother. Johnny knew they couldn't handle the smoke, so he skedaddled out of there as quickly as possible. Later on in the film, Batman and the rest of the Turtles collect Ace chemicals to stop the evil plan conducted by racial movement Shredder. Batman was all the smoke. Once he saw Shredder, he had to get his link back. You start to see him incorporate more of his gadgets to counteract Shredder's maneuvers, but Shredder was having none of that. He immediately cuts off his utility with straight hands, no nonsense. He'll hear like,
Cowabunga. He said it! He said it! Surprise, motherfucker!
but just in the nick of time, Raphael comes in with a sneak attack. At this point, Batman was sick and tired of the shenanigans. Bro actually decided to launch it. Give your Shredder nothing but